What's up, y'all? Zoop. Hello, it is I. What's up, Monk? Okay. Let's go ahead. I was just making sure everything was working. In fact, YouTube chat still isn't. Yo, YouTube chat. Hello. Hi, YouTube chat. There we go. YouTube chat working as well now. You gonna do another name change? Word. To like, oh, combine the two. Mm-hmm. You can only change names like once every week or so, right? I forget. I forgore. All right, let's go ahead and do our dulls to start things off. But I've done two of the tickets so far for today, but I thought I would save the other two for stream so that we could watch some PvP. What is you ever get like a little I mean, this is really only a fucking curly-haired person problem, but one curl just doesn't want to participate in what the rest of the hair is doing. Whatever. All right. And then we're probably going to try to make a new debuffer. This looks odd today. Yeah, this one definitely doesn't look. The Devil. Someone you might make a deal with, someone who's red, someone with horns, Billy Goat. Uh, no, I don't see something associated with horns though. I still don't really see that. Unit price and build to feel like they would fit together well. And like order number. Perhaps balance due. This is stuff you would normally see on a receipt, yeah? Yep. Sections on an invoice. Okay. We've got will call and mobile tickets and mail delivery. This is just different ways that one could receive tickets for something. Ways to receive event tickets. I love being able to read them out like that. All right, we've got Willie, Billy. Colonel Sanders, the devil at random, any old how, Helter Skelter, and Willy Nilly work. These are super old ways of saying just whatever. Haphazardly. Yep. Yeah, I'm getting them now. Doctor Strange, Billy Goat, the Devil, and Colonel Sanders. I feel like I was on the right track. Famous goatees. Okay. I can see that. Doctor Strange do be rocking that goatee, though. Billy Goats and the Devil both do as well. This is definitely a purple, but, like, I can see it at least. All right, let's go chair. All right, we've got an eye out of place. Let's go doubt. Doubt as a second word. Nothing out of those. Okay. So it's I-E-Y. Can't be like liver. Uh, Flick, no. Flint, no. Probably not an IE, but I guess it could be. Can't be like wield or weld or weird. Can't be like peel off. Glint, no. Can't be blimp either. There's no R, okay. Plink? That's kind of a shitty word, but I mean, it does fit. Okay, we've got a P and an N as well. Not smile anymore. Hello, Golgi. How's it going, Golgers? Snipe? Snipe. Pew! Yep. Yep. Doing good. Food in like 2 minutes, so just stopping by. Hi. How you doing? How goes the day? I think I'm gonna leave work at 1 today. Oh yeah, my mom. Speaking of work, my mom retired on Friday, so like she's just done with all that shit. So that was fun. You should start a Twitch channel. Who is that to, Golgi? Golgi could absolutely rock a Twitch channel, though. You'd be a good streamer, Golgi. No, my retired mother. Oh. She would stream being very bad at video games. Uh, Equatorial Guinea. What do you think? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think you wouldn't make a good Twitch streamer? Okay, so we're either up here or down. Maybe. Could we be Madagascar? Doesn't feel quite right. But like kind of near there. Unless we're in the other direction. No, we're definitely over here. Twitch seems to approve. They do indeed. Have her help with the dolls? Oh, my mother? She did show up that one time to help. We didn't actually end up getting the answer still, but... Let's see, what's right around here? I genuinely don't know what's right around here. Although they left and didn't come back. I mean, can you really expect more? Zimbabwe. Not Zimbabwe. Botswana. Nah, Botswana too far. We're adjacent to Zimbabwe, but not Botswana. So we're... I mean, I kind of figured we'd be like right around here anyways, but Well, but they came back twice. Hey. I would be very impressed if all of a sudden they were like... just like a regular viewer. You know what I mean? Mozambique. Oh, like in Apex Legends. There we go. Boom. Next, Spottle, quick, speedrun, Dave. What you got for me, Dave? Solo, female, recent. 2020 to 2025, fairly popular, solo female. I Eyelash? Nah, same year. Fuck. Not US, North American. Or like twice during the stream, and then the following days they lurked, and I raided out, so they left with me, and then they came back the following day. Or maybe they didn't join the raid and they were just camping your chat. Chappelle, 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 Chapel. Nah, that's also US, unfortunately. So we're looking at 2020 to 2022, not US. So female, Canadian, female, Mexican, perhaps Cuban. No, they were in the chat of the people I rated. Now you're stalking. Now you're stalking Twitch. Where are they? You know, it kind of annoys me that for my first Annie, for my streamiversary, they didn't have any of the like badges and stuff. There were none of those events. They added them like a month after my first streamiversary, so I was like, well, we'll do it for number two, I guess. Because I wanted to do something else for my streamiversary, and I was just like, there's not really a whole lot to do here. I can put like subs on sale, I guess, but that's about it. What the fuck did you just say? What is that? You can't give me hints like that. No. Tate McRae. Tate McRae is actually not a bad guess. She's Canadian. Yeah. Yep. I'll see you around, Golgi. I should have gotten Tate McRae. I do know her. I always have to type done shit. This is true. This is true. I can't deny that. Blank, the blank blank, or blank blank. And then there's like 80 different ways to write it. Was blank blank by blank blank is a blank 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 by blank to the blank blank to the blank, and blank to the blank. Huh. Okay, it feels like a... Does it have to do with cities? Age? Age? Only one for age. Until the blank of blank blank. Blank blank was blank. Of that blank in blank, blank, age, and blank. There's some like biology going on here. There's chemistry stuff. Like, okay, is this chemistry? No. There is mention of, I mean, there is mention of chemistry. There is a subheading for chemistry related to this. It is blank of the world's, or Dead Sea. Sure. Nice. I didn't even get there. Good get. Cover art. What are we looking at here? This feels very like this is definitely like war. This is like your Lord of the Rings, your Diablos, your those look like lasers though, I'm not gonna lie, in the background back there. Maybe they're flaming arrows, but they kind of look like lasers, I'm not gonna lie. The scene, the armor here doesn't look very futuristic though. All right, let's start with like just I know it's not Helldivers, But let's start with like a Lord of the Rings game. I have no idea which one it would be though. Let's just pick a random, but it's not. It's not. Okay, there's some sort of blade here. A famous art style, huge single player game. That one game by the Spawn guy. Unfortunately, I do not know what you mean by Spawn guy. There's a big sword. Like, I get the vibe. Well, I may be able to help, but that's not enough for me to get there. Super well designed and underrated. Well, I guess there's potential that I've never heard of it then. If it's underrated. It's not like a Warhammer game, right? It's not gonna be a Path of Exile, nothing like that, I don't think. It's a totally solo game. It's a standalone game, but it's an RPG, but it's not a franchise. It's not an MMO. It's just like a random single player game. Hello, Rex. How's it going? Anybody know this cover art? Paw, you know this cover art? You know what game this is? Welcome back from the vacation, though. I saw your message about it. All right, let's go with something random then. Let's go with like a Path of Exile. Got 2 wins in my CM rounds way too often. How are you? Did you make it into Group A? Or did you just get two a lot? I know it's not Path of Exile, but something Reckoning? Nyeh. Kingdoms of Alamur. Sure. Yep, Kingdoms of Alamur. I have no idea what that is. I've genuinely never heard of this. This art doesn't look recognizable either. Nope, I did not want, and that's what I wanted. I do remember that. You're genuinely not making it out of A into B. Don't you only need one total win to get into Group B finals? It was super huge. Whoa. All right, this is artwork. So this is not a game cover. It's art for a game. If you know this, you know this. I don't know that I know it, but we're looking at like an island or a floating ship of some kind. Borderlands. Okay. Any specific one? Or just Borderlands? I'm just going off the art style. Oh, okay, I'll just guess the first one. Okay, we are in Borderlands. This looks kind of weirdly Mario Party, so I'm gonna go Tales from the Borderland. Wait, no. Borderlands. Tales from the Borderlands is the board gamey one, right? No, guess it's not that. Okay, well, I don't know if I recognize this as the second one. This is Bunker's base in Borderlands 2. Okay. Was this DLC? Was this just go 2? Yeah, two's honestly what I should have done. This is DLC. That explains why it doesn't look familiar. Ooh. Okay, I'm immediately getting like for some reason I'm getting fighting game. Ripped up jeans. I'm like immediately getting like Fighter vibes. I don't know why. Maybe it's the art style or like a Blaze Blue character. That's the vibe. This wouldn't be like Cammy or something, right? In like casual. I've been reading old JP Uma posts, and apparently for the next scenario, the PAL card is pure whale bait. You just kind of want to borrow it. What makes it something you really want to borrow, but not something you want to pull on? I guess because the other character on the banner isn't good. Terry is the only fighter I know in jeans normally. Terry Boat. Wait, oh, from King of Fighters, I assume you're talking about? Because it's solo on banner and you wanted MLB. Okay. Oh, okay. We're looking at this dude's skin color is pale, pale. Is this Dante? You mentioned Dante, Unk. Does this still fit Dante here? I'm afraid I haven't seen his art. Not DMC Dante. So pulling on it is not optimal because you're going for MLB on a card that effectively becomes useless. Yeah, I can see it then. Bare-chested, wait, furry? Furry? He's just, it just looks like a dude. I don't see any fur anywhere. So if you're just like a vampire, this wouldn't be. Did Dio make it into any games? So pulling out is not optimal because wait, so you might still pull on it, or do you mean you'll MLB Ramonu? I don't think anyone has this. Okay, I'll go with Dante, but not from Devil May Cry, from Dante's this MLB Ramona. Hmm. Dio and Jeans, seriously? We go through like 2,000 years of history, don't we? In that series, why couldn't he wear fucking jeans? He's shirtless an awful lot, but that doesn't mean he can't wear jeans. I'm pretty sure he's wearing pants every time. 300 pulls is not exactly great odds for an MLB. That's not even double pity. We get 120. Okay, so you're looking at 400. That's still not great odds. Isn't that still like a 50-50? Still probably worth going for, but yeah, I don't know who this is. We Fit Trainer? The face is weird. If I don't know, you can only see part of it up there, but it's like, did Mushoku Tensei get a game? Is this fucking Man God? I got Tachyon to MLB in 300 and Rico in 200. Oh, yeah, you're lucky. Congratulations. Let's move on. Okay. I told you the face was weird. Who the fuck is this guy? Do we not know this guy? The only way to guarantee an MLB card is to have 1,200 pull. No, not 1,200, 1,000. John Bodybuilder. Let's see if John Bodybuilder makes the list. Oh, of course not. This is from Date Everything. This really is John Bodybuilder, though, isn't it? The Wall? No, doesn't make that list. You only need 5 copies for an MLB, so you should only need 1,000 pulls. And of course, that would require you to be, like, absurdly unlucky. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip. Who is this? No, genuinely, who is this, though? I just want to know who it is. It is from, okay, his name is, Doug. The overwhelming sense of existential dread. Duh. Is Doug. Yeah, I didn't play that game either. Shibuya Underground Player Pin. Player Pin? Shibuya. Shibuya Underground Player Pin. Player Pin? Player Pin. What does that have to do with anything? I mean, this is definitely, there's definitely vibes coming off of this. As soon as you say Shibuya, we're looking at, like, Street Fighter. We're immediately in the JRPG sphere. Exit 8? Sure. We can go Exit 8. The Exit 8 is what it's called. Chain battles, graffiti art, and mind reading. Huh? Okay, well, now you've lost me. You had me for a second there, and then you totally lost me with the mind reading bit. Are we in, like, a mystery game of some kind? Are we graffiti art, mind reading, graffiti art? This is gonna be like some skate game, or I still don't know what player pin is supposed to mean. Yeah, chain battles is also kind of weird. Ghostwire, never heard of it in my life, but I'll go with it. Ghostwire Tokyo? Nope. Noise enemies. Pin evolution. I still don't know what pin has to do with anything. And fashion brands. Jet Set Radio? That doesn't feel right here, does it? I feel like they would have thrown in some skating of some kind at that point, right? I mean, I guess I'll guess it just because we don't have anything better. Hachiko statue partner combat. What is with all the clothing trends shit? What is with the clothing trends? It's got something to do with fashion, like, directly? Why are they mentioning it so much? How's the CM DJ? We'll find out in a second. We're gonna be doing, I actually got some predictions set up, so we're gonna do some predictions on how many wins I'm gonna get on these tickets. Perhaps pins are the weapons, like Silksong? Maybe. You didn't play before? I did 2 of my tickets for day 2, so we've got 2 more tickets to do. Yeah, Infinity Nikki I do remember. That's not got anything to do with Shibuya, though, unfortunately. Scanning thoughts, brand popularity, dual screen combat, 7-day missions. What in God's name are you guys talking? Just tell me the answer. The world ends with you. Never. Never. I don't recognize a single character on this picture. Never. It's from 2007. You have heard of this. Well, apparently it's about fashion trends. You've lost me. All right, let's go next. Let's go next. We're gonna start with what are we feeling today? What are we feeling today? Let's start with Palworld. Alright, before 2019, there's some amount of sandbox action, survival, open world. There is no, this is actually important, there is no shooter, there is no RPG, there is no hack and slash, there is no adventure, and it is not an indie game. However, there is some amount of either action, survival, sandbox, or open world. I'm gonna guess this is single player third person. Single player third person. No shooty shooty bang bang. No adventure allowed. No adventure. StarCraft is isometric. Is it not? Yeah, StarCraft 2 is definitely isometric. A racing game? Maybe. Could be. I guess that could possibly fit action. You know, I'm gonna go for a really crazy one here. We're gonna go all the way back to Jack X Combat Racing. It is not a racing game. So we're away from racing now. Is the OG Assassin's Creed game a shooter? Well, that's a good question. It is not a, by the way, it is also not PC, PlayStation 2, 4, or 5, or Xbox One or Series X. It's open world, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe not. We don't actually know. Yeah, we're 2006 to 2010 here. It could be a Nintendo thing. It could also be like an older Xbox game. This could be an Xbox 360 game. That would be fine. Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, maybe. Super Mario Galaxy might have multiple visual points. I would almost consider Super Mario Galaxy to be isometric. They do consider it third person, though. It is not a Nintendo game, although it does show up on either the Wii or the Switch. It is a platformer. It's not adventure. We saw that down here, so we're looking at a platformer. It's a platformer. I'm going to assume this is a single-player game only. This is a single-player game only from 2007. Platformer, not Nintendo, but it is on Nintendo consoles. Does he play a bunch of random crap? I don't know anything about Scott the Woz. Hell yeah. Action, sci-fi. Action, sci-fi. Action and or sci-fi. Multi-episode series on the Wii U. 2007 is, Skylanders. I thought Skylanders was multiplayer, though. Am I mistaken about that? I guess maybe this is single-player, multiplayer, but not co-op. It's action, I'd assume? Yeah, probably. It's probably Sonic game ifs on Nintendo, but not made by Nintendo. Sonic 07? Okay, I could see it being a Sonic game. Which Sonic? Which Sonic is actually a good question, because this would have to be a Sonic that never got ported to PC and never existed on PlayStation. What Sonic? Sonic Heroes? But Sonic Heroes was on PlayStation 2. So it had a Sonic that didn't make it to PS2. I don't know. I guess it could be Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but I feel like that would be maybe that's not a Nintendo release. It's possible. It is also not sports. I actually did get the fucking year right, which is crazy work. It is a Sega game. Correct franchise, it is Sonic, but it's the wrong saga from Sonic. It's just called Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. There's Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Sonic and the Secret Rings. There we go. I do remember that one vaguely. Is that the one that introduced, like, angry buff Sonic? Or was that a different one? This game is dog shit, apparently. Yeah, they definitely had a few misses right around this time. Hey, we actually got one, though. That was a Wii exclusive. Crazy. Alright, last one. I just clicked on Saiyan Sky. This is a non-power, non-speed, some guts, some stam. Some guts and some stam. Okay. Guts and stamina growth. Bad at shorts. Good at medium long. Not awful at dirt. Not a front. Bad at end. So this is a pace and or late surger. Well, my initial thought was Symbole Rudolph, but she doesn't actually fit there. Maybe Majido McQueen? It's not Tosin Jordan. Not this time. Okay, this is a dirt character. Unfortunately, McQueen's a wit scaler, not a guts scaler. Whoops. We give the Black Hedgehog a gun. Hey, I won't hear slander about that game. That one was fun. Okay, it's another Dirt E scaler. Dirt E. Maruzenski? Nah, no, Maru can run miles. Maruzenski, what other Dirt E's? Maru's a Dirt D anyways. Is this Mayano Top? No, Mayano Top Gun's too good at running all distances. Only a Dirt E. Can't be Curran because she's a short runner. Mino also has better than E end. Well, to be fair, yeah, E end isn't really her thing. She's D end though, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe no, she's D sprint mile and B late end. Shadow can also say fuck. Hey, if you're not the type of person that likes number go up gameplay on Meisho Doto. I don't know anything about Meisho Doto, so I'm just going to trust you on that. Yep. I shall simply trust you on that one. Good get. And boom. Gameplay. From downtown. Move that out of the way. All right, let's do our team trials real quick. Of course, we kept class 6 because we're goated. I retire the day that I fall out of class 6. That's not true. I'll be very sad if it happens, though. Come on, load me up here. Thank you. Wow, 190 on my dirt. I think I only replaced like one of you, didn't I? God damn. God damn. Don't fuck me. Yeah! Alright, we keep for another week. One and done, baby. Go next. 970. We're coming up on that million pretty quick. Alright, let's see what's in the shop. This game becomes easier to understand when you think about it in D&D terms. Oh, do tell. I'll buy those. And let me take... Ooh, look at all this. 500 friend points. 7,500 friend points. Tasty. Alright, I'm gonna start a prediction. How many wins do you guys think I'm gonna get on the ticket? You guys are free to put however many points into it you wish. Just know your returns will be lower if you pick the popular one, or if nobody else puts any point. Like, if you put 100,000 points on 4 and one person puts 10 points on 0, you're not gonna make a huge return. That being said, there's more choices, so you will make a return regardless, I think. Here's our runners, by the way. We're running double debuffer plus Christmas Ogre Cap. For those of you who do not remember, or were not here for it, this is our ace. She does win a lot. I will say that. She does win kind of a lot. In fact, the only thing she does other than win is get second place. My points are for funding shenanigans. Alright. We got 45 seconds. Lock in your bets. Lock in your bets. You know, honestly, it's funny that my top 3 rate on Aishin Flash is actually 30%, which is absurd. Why'd you drop those pipes on me? That's me, the hooker named DJ. I'll suck your dick. Alright, let's get these in. Boom. How's the prediction doing, actually? We've got a couple on 3. We've got nobody on 4. Paw said he'd bet on 4. Didn't actually bet on 4. Yikes. Thanks for the hydrate. I'll take another one. Delicious. I have no idea if there were even enough votes for anyone to get a return on investment, but someone's voted on 3. Let's see what we can do today. I love that they made it so that you can do all 5 races at once. We're obviously going to watch these. I like to see... I like to look them in the eyes when I beat them. I think it's fucky when I tried to vote 4, it said 3. Oh, I guess, wait, choice number 3 versus how many wins? Oh, I guess there was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were your options. So if you voted for the 4th choice, you might have voted for 3 wins. Okay, who's in here? We got some spooky ones. We got a UG6 Ogre Cap here. Not as concerned about the S Plus Christmas Ogre, but you never know. Like, genuinely, I could still lose to this. Absolutely. Wait, never mind. You don't have enough stamina? What the fuck? I guess if yeah, no. Okay, Watchful Eye doesn't trigger, that's... Huh. Okay, let's not dwell on that too much. Let's look at this instead. Okay, that one's got enough stamina. That one will survive. Pretty strong, pretty strong. You could definitely beat me. I could see that. What happened to the prediction? I choose 3 wins. Did you? I didn't vote because I can't win. Oh. You're not allowed to win as like a mod or what? You chose 3 wins. Word. Are you winning, son? We'll find out. I'm committing various war crimes, so we'll see how we do with all the war crimes. Looks like I'm not getting lucky pace for this one, which might be okay with me, honestly. It's not the end of the world. It's weird to me that once a lucky pace is chosen, you can get paced down as a pace chaser. Like, it's weird to me that if there are no fronts, the pace chasers don't effectively become fronts. You know what I mean? Like, you get a really big advantage if you're a lucky pace chaser, because you essentially get to force everybody off of you for the first half of the race. You see how I immediately fall back like this? This is position keep and pace down mode happening. I've been getting a disgusting win rate with my Digiton. God damn, 70% on Digiton is pretty crazy, actually. Especially with all the monsters out there. Alright, I'm gonna need you to ult. Or you could miss both of your skills. Wow, she missed Uma squared and 777s. She was positioned right. Ah, there's Uma squared. She was positioned right. She was in 4th. I wonder why Uma didn't proc on time. Alright, get your ass back here. Somebody hit a no stopping me, I can tell. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Yeah. Aura farm on him, Symbol. You're not winning, but go ahead and aura farm all you want. Yep, you too. Hell yeah. I don't know if it's really... Does it count as aura farming if you bake someone a chocolate cupcake? Hold on. I'm not done with you yet, Ogedy. You missed your ult. Get back here. Ooh, I don't know if I won that. I might have lost by a nose there. Yep, lost by a nose. Dude, that sucks that I missed ult immediately. Why did she not Uma squared on time? That was weird. Kind of frustrating, too. She was in 4th. Normal Ogedy so scary? I don't know if so scary is the right term. She's just perennially powerful. She's never, like, normal Ogedy is never the best Uma on any track ever. You know? She's just a really good Uma on a lot of tracks. Since when was YouTube? YouTube? What the fuck? What about YouTube? YouTube pay to win? What the fuck are we talking about? Context, please. Alright, we lose Lucky Pace again. I mean, I guess this is what happens when all the front runners go away. You can pay to promote your videos? That's always been true, though. You might not have been able to do it on YouTube's, like, directly with their permission, but, like, advertising's been a thing forever. Yeah, there's that massive pace down again. Okay. We basically hit the maximum on it, too. Now, like, they appear as ads. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been a thing on YouTube for years. Has it not? Like, being able to paid promote yourself with ads? That's just ad placement. You pay for it. Alright, get your fuck ass back here. Also, are people running End Closer Digiton, or do they run, like, Late Surger or something? I saw a Pace Chaser Digital recently that was crazy. Alright, this is where you... Yep, that's where you hit Nimble Nav. Go get him. Go get him. Hell yeah. Run away. Zoom. Ka-chow. This is a spooky pasta I'm running against, isn't it? Is it faster than me is the question. You run yours late, understood. I have quite a lot of end closer skills, so usually people can't catch me. Yeah. Not happening. Easy win. Or not end closer skills, late race skills. That's what I meant to say, sorry. Like, we have quite a lot. We got the Triumphant Pulse, we got Bark Roll, we've got, you know, the 2 straight skills, we've got the Come What May, we've got... I said Triumphant Pulse already, whatever. Homestretch Haste, too. Go next! If I had Hesitant Paces, I would have won that other race. There's now been 3 races that I've lost by a nose because I don't have Hesitant Pace Chasers on either of my debuffers. Which is rough. Did that say number 3 favorite? Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Am I up against, like, Evil Incarnate? What are we... Why is Nice Nature the number 1 favorite? I don't understand. Does she have, like, 1700 stamina or something? Someone went into Track Blazer with a 5 stamina deck or something? Kopano Ricky. I have yet to see... No, that's not true. I've seen 1 good Kopano Ricky so far. She is really hard to build, ain't she? I've really been hating this Christmas Ogredy's mid-games, or early games. Her mid-games have been fine, but it feels like she's playing catch-up a lot. There you go, push forward. She's got lots of mid-race. She has some early race, too. She's just kind of been late starting it a lot. Yeah, don't push me back. There's the 777s and the Gorman, pretty much right on time with one another. Yeah, please stand aside. Give me that nimble nav. I'm going. Gotta go! Gotta go! Get back here, Ricky. Hell yeah. There's the Barker roll right on time. Classic Aura Farm by Symboli Rudolph. What is Liberoing? Random Horse Girls. Yeah, this is what these are supposed to look like. If Ogre hits, she crushes, right? It's not even close. She's winning by like 5-6 links. Why are we laboring random horse girls? Laboring. They run because they want to. They're horses. They run. It's kind of their thing. It's not like they're being enslaved. At least in universe. Alright, I like this lobby setup. Couple fronts. Okay. Late start again. Love to see it. Somehow I'm still in front of all the pace chasers, though. I think this is probably a team, right? This is a team I actually considered putting together, was the Smart Falcon Kopano Ricky duo, but unfortunately I don't have Smart Falcon, which makes it difficult to put together a team like this. So I went double debuffers instead. One of these days I'll get a front runner that can run dirts that isn't El Condor Pasa, and then we'll actually be able to do something like that. That's a super early ult on Ricky. Not super concerned about her anymore. I am quite a ways back for what I want to do, though. She's hitting all her skills a little early. It puts her in a good position, but she's not going to speed carry over anything. I noticed that I did not... Damn, I missed both of my gold recovery. Dude, I've missed so many recoveries, it's ridiculous. I hit 777s and Uma squared there. I missed both of my gold recoveries. Well, of course I'm not gonna win now, right? Like, I don't have a fucking ult. I missed two. That's a 1% chance. It's a 1% chance to miss 2 recoveries out of 4. Like, yeah, no shit, I lost. What a ridiculous bullshit. Like, what do you do? Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, I need a calculator right now. What's my... I think with like 1200 wit, it's like a 92.5%. Here. We gotta get the calculator out for this. What's the chance of hitting at least 3? Okay, so that's 92.5 to the third. Here, we get math. Whoops. 0.925 to the third. Times... Of 3 of 4. Oh, now I'm forgetting my combinatorics. 3 of 4 is specifically 0.0075, no, 0.075. And then times 4 is 23%, and then that plus quantity 0.925 raised to the 4th. This doesn't seem quite right. No, 97%. Okay, so it's a 3% chance not to ult when you miss 2 recoveries. Cool. That's happened 3 times so far this CM, by the way. We're not even halfway through it yet, and I've already hit that 3% 3 different times. Okay. We hit 777s again with no ult. Someone needs to pass me so I can ult. Oh, no Uma squared. We hit the 3% again. No ult. That's crazy, dude. That's absurd. What do you mean I missed ult again? And you know what? We won anyways! It's that easy, man! Holy shit! This is absurd. Alright. The outcome was 3 wins. That's crazy. If this happens in round 2, man, I don't know if I can get 3 wins. If I fuck it up and just don't ult every single race. Alright, we'll claim that. One more. I'm going to put the predictions back up. For those of you who want to join in on the prediction, how many wins do we think I'm going to get this time? Unfortunately, mods can't vote, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why mods wouldn't be able to vote. I guess because you guys manage the predictions, there's like a conflict of interest. Does that make sense? I'm gonna guess it makes sense. Actually, if nobody's gonna predict, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. Delete prediction. We're just sending it. Not enough people watching right now. Alright, so we hit the 3% chance twice back-to-back. Let's see if we can... Actually, that was 3 out of 5 races where we hit 3rd or 4th and didn't ult. Alright, what we got? These looks like some general spooky teams. This is like a round 2 scrimmage, right? We've got a UG7 with double debuffers, and we've got a UG4 with double aces. This is straight up a scrimmage. This is what round 2 is gonna look like. Right? Let us see how it goes. Wow, we got 1, 2, 3. Neat. That doesn't matter though, because we're running against a front runner. There's no lucky pace to be seen. The solo front is certainly a curious choice. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. I saw the Gourmand hit there. I don't remember if I saw the straightaway recovery, so we might have missed another. Okay. It's about a 75% chance to ult. Normally, without Uma squared. So, like, if you're in 3rd or 4th, it goes up to 97. If you're not, it's a 75. Ooh, good chance on the Kupana Riki hit her ult well. Unfortunately, being a solo front means that she does just kind of get run down going into the late race. We hit a couple intense gazes. We'll see if that's enough to actually hold off the fuckers behind us. They are... oh, boy. Swiggity swoogity. Nope, we win the scrimmage. Turns out, strong lobbies are something that I'm actually well built for. Alright, we'll go next. Show me race number 2. And then I think we're gonna go remake those debuffers. The more time goes on, the more I realize that I would really like to have won those 3 races that I lost, which means I need to go get Hesitant Pace Chasers. It just needs to happen. We got another Christmas Ogre. We've got another double debuff, although it looks like they're splitting the difference between stam and speed. I wonder if they're running End Closer. I didn't check. Rush, but not on the person who I care about rushing. There's the Bofa. Bofady's nut. We kind of put ourselves into a good position here. Is that Pace Riki? Can't tell. I think that's Pace Riki. Ah! We have a redeem for that. Alright, pushing up, nicely. We're exactly where we want to be. I have to assume that both me and the other EXO are gonna ult just fine. Okay, there's my 777s. Yeah, they hit it at the exact same time. That's not surprising. So this is going to be a foot race between us, I'm pretty sure. Hit my head-on time, though. They did not. They also might be understammed. It looked like they kind of delayed for a second there. They weren't blocked. Okay. And then I just hit, like, bop. I hit, like, 3-4 speed skills going into the late race. Especially if there's a front runner in the lobby that I can, like, be catching up to. It really makes for a strong late race. Like, look at that. Boom. It's like 2-3 links. Very nice, very nice. This is more like how these are supposed to go. So you were a stamina debuffer, and you were everything. You were everything. Holy. How am I supposed to get all these? You didn't even use, like, any particular deck besides just a bunch of wit cards, and you just hit it? You just won? Okay. Just hit forehead. Why didn't I think of that? I will notice they didn't do the Kenai strat, though. Alright. AA. Those are both mats. Mats. Oh, yep. Okay, so I'm running against someone who's basically stealing my whole shtick. But that Ogre cap is the #1 favorite. #1 favorite here. I don't... like, yeah, you have enough stamina. Because there's no stamina debuffer. But if there were, that one would die. The Ogre. The Ogre. She's just built different. Also, late start. Very cool. Such a late start, in fact, that she is behind Aishin Flash and getting kidnapped by her. That was pretty cool. Alright, so I start with about a 6 length deficit over everyone else. Alright, we'll see if I can make up the absolutely ridiculous 6 length deficit. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. El Condor pasa. Oh, their Ogre's already pushing into first. I can't ult off of 5th either. Good news, we ulted on our standard 3, so we didn't need that. Yeah, I don't see a world where I win this. Especially if I miss Nimble Nav, too. Rough. And a late head-on. Rough, man. How the fuck am I supposed to close that gap, then? There's nothing you can do. That one's gonna be a loss. Unless she dies somehow. Or I hit, like, 18 recovery or speed skills all at once. Holy shit, wait, you... My bad, my bad. I forgot how many of those I put on you. She made that work anyways. Yeah, you've got no late race. She's got no late race. She's also got no medium A and only 1500 speed. Yeah, that'll do it. Muddy doesn't work on this track either. That's a waste of skill points. And Oppression, I mean, it does work, but kind of a waste as well. It's a little too finicky. It's probably not going to hit the person you want most of the time. Another Capano Ricky front. This one UG7. I've only seen 1 or 2 UFs. I think I've only seen like 2 so far in round 1. 2 UFs. And I'm pretty sure I won against both of those. They were other Christmas Ogre caps. I'm just gonna keep snoozing. Okay. How are we feeling in the early race? I mean, I like where we are. It's fine. There are 2 stamina debuffers here, so I am looking to actually hit my recoveries this time. It's a little more important. Because if I don't, it's just like... You know what I mean? Although, Swinging Maestro on Mino... Maybe this is an Ace Mino. I don't know why you would take Swinging Maestro. Huh. Oh, what do I know? Ricky. Run away. Flee. Okay. My people back here are still well positioned to hit all their debuffs. 777s, but well, GG. Didn't hit my other recovery. Although, I'll be real, against this particular team, there's a world where she wins anyways. There's no strong competition. Yeah, there's nobody coming out of the backlines to stop me, so who cares if I ult? I mean, like, yeah, who among them are gonna catch me, right? I didn't need ult. Yeah, that's a super easy clap. Was this ace? It was an ace. I mean, kinda. Sorta? It's like a hybrid. but no medium S, and also Mystifying Murmur. Weird. Very weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that skill either. That's 4. I think you got your prediction right, Paw. By the way, I don't know how much you won since you were the only one who really predicted, because unfortunately mods can't, but... Put on a Ricky again. Ricky Lucky. I got the win. You predicted my mother? Sir, what the fuck does that mean? Run! Oh wow, they are pulling ahead. And good for them. That's a strong duo of front runners. We'll see how much work we can do in the mid race to catch up. Because the problem with them pulling this far ahead is that they don't have the advantage of me pace downing if I get too close. So, like, they can't actually stop me from getting closer. And now position keep is over. So from here on out, it's them trying their damnedest to stay away from me. So the chance of victory hit early for Ricky, but we'll see if she gambles into a good ult. I haven't seen her ult yet, so it's possible she will. We're in a perfect spot to ult with Uma, though, and 777. Even if we miss one or the other, we could still ult. Oh, yeah. Give me that Nimble Nav proc. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, you're not getting away. Get your ass back here. There is an Ogre hauling ass out of the backlines, though. I see her back here. She hit on your left. Yo, where my win? I still have the 4? What do you mean? I mean, I picked the winner, and it was the one that you had voted on. You might not have won very many points, though, I will say. Because, like, it generally, like, weights who voted for what. You forgot to bet big? Foolish. We won 5 this time, though. We clapped them all. We even won one of the races that I didn't ult. We clapped them all. The cheeks, the collective cheeks of all of the other Umas on the track were clapped. All at once. The logistics of that I leave to your imagination. Yo, what happened here? Chicken Kloppen. That is correct. That is the official German. Alright, let's try a Unity Cup. I swear to God, give me Hesitant Pace Chasers. I need the Hesitant Pace Chasers. I wish I could take the really good debuff card, but I'm obviously still gonna go for Keen Eye. I need that Keen Eye. I don't really know of any other debuff cards. I guess I could just take a 5th Wit. I'm sore. The gym sucks but is good. Yep, that's a perfect way to describe it. Hello, Arthrep. How's it going? It's the payoff that's good, but it's the going to the gym that sucks, right? Who even gives debuff? By the way, how do I only have this card at 0 LB? This card has been around since, like, the beginning of the game, hasn't it? Or am I crazy? Or was it just this one? I could have sworn this one was. Huh. Whatever. Frenzied fronts and ends. Frenzied isn't even a good debuff. I'll pass. Pass. Give me... Honestly, just go back to the Tosin Jordan. It's fine. 2 speed for wit. It's fine. No independent training. I want to do this myself. By the way, this is... Yes, NB Dirt. Cool. And you're going to run as a pace chaser for your career because it makes your life easier. Go! The going at 6 a.m. sucks. This is true as well. Because going in the evening, honestly, going in the evening is probably worse. Personally, I think going in the evening just, like, sucks all the life out of your day, whatever was left. At least in the morning, you have the day to, like, figure your shit out. Oh boy, 3 on wit. Let's make that a habit. We just always hunt for hints here, right? We are going hint hunting. Though, to be honest, this is not exactly the hints that I'm looking for. It's still what I'm clicking on, though. Medium straights. Cool. I guess. The Guardians of Nature. Always stamina. Yeah, but you get to go to sleep with night shower. Mornings, man, you get to fully experience the pain. You can take a shower in the evening even if you didn't go to the gym. Alhado's scenario is nostalgic. Yeah, we're doing it for the debuffer training. With the higher wit cap. Or so goes the plan. It's good that we got to go back to this for like a month, right? Before the new scenario dropped, there was a time when this was better than Trackblazer. Good times, good times. I'd rather go in the mornings because that way I don't lose my entire evenings. That's exactly what I'm thinking, yeah. I don't understand morning shower people. I actually take both sometimes. Obviously, I make one of them much shorter, you know, it's just like a rinse-off kind of vibe. But, like, in the morning, I need to get up. And in the evening, sometimes I just, like, feel gross. You know what I mean? So I always do morning shower. Whether or not I do evening shower depends on the day. Ah, that's a really good training. I'll click on that. Well, I appreciate Gold City making it apparent that she intends to finish her chain. Yeah, go here. Whatever. No, hi, DJ? Hi, DJ. Also, what do you mean, no hi? I mean, I guess you did donate, but I didn't actually see you say anything, so I didn't say hi. Thank you for the contribution, though. What is my favorite Uma? My current favorite Uma is... Yeah, Narita Taishin. It's still Narita Taishin. She's my goat. That's my bad. That's on me. Riceball immediately going for the emotional manipulation tactic. Let's see if it works out for him. Yeah, just run the race, girl. You'll be fine. Alright, I picked you as Pace Chaser. Good, it actually did put you there. Oh, cool, you lost your maiden race. That's pretty cool of you. It's a good thing I don't need to care that much. Back to you, Tom. It won't work if you call it out. My bad for calling out emotional manipulation. Taishin. Yes, Taishin is my goat. Every time there's a CM she can be in, she's showing up. Ooh, that's a nice power training. I'm fucking with you, Raceball. After the fishing trip. Hesitant late surgers. What was the code? Well, since I still need to win a maiden race... Oh, never mind. They don't offer any good maiden races this turn. L me. Pros try to figure out how to make a tongue hanging out face. That last one looks like someone trying to lick my eyeball. Sure, rest me, whatever. Well rested. Nice. Nice. Whip me. That one. Eye patch. That's a new one. Oh, I know that one. Cool dude. Alright, well, still gotta win my maiden race. Let me guess, no good ones? Oh, there is a good one. Alright, just know that if you lose a second maiden race, you are genuinely dead to me on the spot. You have way too much speed and stamina and wit to ever be losing maiden races. Sorry for my poor English, I'm not very good at it. No, I think your English is good. I am understanding perfectly well what you are trying to say. What am I listening to right now, by the way? Raceball immediately with the self-deprecation, despite his English being perfectly good as well. Also, Tosin Jordan, what are we doing here? What are we doing, girl? Sure. Why not? You haven't seen me fumble yet? We all fumble. Why must I rest with a 4-wit deck? I don't want to click rest. I mean, at least she's giving me well rested, so I guess I can't be too mad. But I don't want to click rest. What? Did this happen? I can't tell if this happened. This doesn't sound like it happened, but maybe it happened. What do I know? Oh, day before yesterday. Alright, I'm looking for Marvelous Sunday hints. Oh, on Discord. Oh, okay. I don't know if you know. Interchat bot. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Okay, we're witting it. Who's up witting it? One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. What do I need to trim? Do I have any trimmable? Yep, straight away Adept can get trimmed immediately. And that's it for right now. How do I feel about these clicks? I don't really love this one. Go here. I'm Japanese, only Japanese, but I wanted to see characters from abroad. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Welcome from Japan. I know a little bit of Japanese. My Japanese isn't very conversational right now, because I haven't had to use it in a while. but I did study there for a year. So there was a time when I knew more. I did an exchange program at Waseda. Yeah, I studied in Japan. I've been there on vacation once or twice as well. Now it makes sense why you were talking about it being nostalgic. Alharu, for a Japanese player, Japanese UMA player who's like on scenario 13 or something. The UMA JP insider info. You should have done a YouTube channel on an American living in Japan? Sure, yeah, if at the time I had a computer that could stream and internet that could stream and any of that stuff, I would have done it back then, but that thought did not even cross my mind at the time. I was living in a student dorm. How long did you go back? I mean, this was when I was junior year, I believe. Senior year? I forget which. So this would have been 8-ish years ago? Yes, there was a YouTube then. Jesus Christ, I'm not 40. Well, I don't need the energy, and I doubt I'm gonna get the second in this chain, so you might as well give me the playtime's over while I have it here. Ooh, that's a nice one. What age were you? I turned 21... No, I turned 20. Like, the first month I was there. I remember because the drinking age there is 20. So when I turned 20, I went drinking. And that's when I realized I don't actually really like alcohol anyways, even when it's okay to drink it. And I was like, nah. Nah. That's actually not a bad click. That's not a bad click either. That's kind of a bad click. Do I want 2 bubbles and a friendship and some more friendship with Tosin Jordan? Or do I want 4 bubbles? I want 2 bubbles. Uma Musume rank was over US 1. UF is where we are right now. UF. I want to go to Japan for colleges, but for that I need to please my father by scoring good in G. G is my country's hardest exam and world's 3 hardest. Yeah, I hear that India's got some hard exams. Though I also hear that your study culture there is just generally different, yes? Like, how much would you say of hard exams is the content being difficult versus rote memorization? Like, where is the line between needing to just have encyclopedic knowledge and actually applying things that you learn? Because I find that oftentimes hard exams are hard because they just expect you to know the most inane shit. Should I send you a GADV question? I mean, I guess if it's in English so that I can understand what's going on. Jesus, what is that inherited? Man, if that was on an ace, I'd be feeling pretty good right about now. Wow. The crazy ones go big. That's right, it goes up to L now. It's English, bruh. That sounded right. Why would it be? Why would that be racist, man? You live in a different country. Why would I just assume that all of your tests are in English? Not like if I go into a German classroom, wouldn't it be more racist of me to be like, "Oh, what? You don't use English?" Their test is in German, and I'm like surprised by it. You're good. You're good. I'm just fucking with you. Bro, where are all my Marvelous Sunday hints? I can't get Hesitant Pace Chasers if she doesn't want to give me Hesitant Pace Chasers. I require Hesitant Pace Chasers. Where are my Pace Chaser skills? Where is my Pace Chaser skill? Oh, whoops. Definitely don't want that. That's why you leave the confirmation on. More of that, whatever. Did something I said bother you? I'm sorry. No, you're good. Nothing about... No. Not at all. I was talking to Rice Ball. I was putting Rice Ball on blast. You sent it in Discord? Okay. Let's see what's up. Slide with a frictionless curved surface which becomes horizontal at its lower end. Okay. Is fixed on the terrace of a building of height 3h from the ground, as shown in the figure. A spherical ball of mass m is released on the slide from the rest at height h from the top of the terrace. The ball leaves the slide with velocity u0 equals u1 as falls on the ground, distance d from the building, making an angle theta with the horizontal. It bounces off with velocity v and reaches maximum height at h2. The acceleration due to gravity is g, and the coefficient of restitution of the ground is 1 over the square root of 3. Which of the following statements are correct? Okay, yeah, that's not easy. I mean, I feel like if I were still in school and learning physics, this would probably... Like I knew this at one point, is what I'm saying. I could probably have done this. This is not easy, though. Absolutely, I don't hate you. You're great. I refuse to comprehend that picture. To be fair, I was a math person in school, so, like, it makes sense that I would have known that at one point. What is this? What is this? I don't really want to click on that, but I guess I will. You know what? This is Hesitant Paces. Boom. Watch this. Watch this drive. Ah, well, you know what? That's actually fine. That's another one to trim. Where is my tail held high? I guess I can buy that too while I'm here. There you are. This is to get rid of tail held high from this pool. I guess it already had max hints, so it didn't really matter, did it? But hello? What are we doing here? We on power today? We feeling like we want to run power? Too bad. We're going into summer. Why Unity? Higher max wit. My happiest day was when I didn't have to deal with math and education anymore. To each their own. Higher max wit, and also I don't have to think as hard. I'm making a debuffer. Should I send you a maths question? Oh, a maths specific question? Sure, I suppose. Terrorist activity, yep. It's me, terrorist man. No, I need to click on the wit. Doesn't feel good, but we're clicking it anyways. Oh yeah, real quick. Arthrep. This is our ace. This is where global is compared to Japan. This is global server. This is like a high roll. To put things in context. Done. See the question? Word. Alright, what's our question looking like? Ooh, that is geometry, isn't it? Uh-oh. Consider the hyperbola x squared over 100 minus y squared over 64 equals 1 with foci at S and S. I'm going to assume that's S1, where S lies on the positive x-axis. Let point P be on the hyperbola in the first quadrant. Let SPS angle 1 equal A1. A is less than x over 2. Straight line passes through the point S. Yeah, this is geometry for sure. This is something, again, that I definitely knew at one point. I wouldn't be able to solve this right this second. Like, if you asked me this right now, right over my head. But definitely there was a time when I knew this. 100%. DJ terrorist and terrorism. Main game is Idolmaster. Okay, I know of Idolmaster. I am aware. I was telling you about JEE. J-E. I probably knew this, but with different terms used. Yeah, something like that. Oh, hey. A good power training? Finally, Tosin Jordan is E. E. What a silly meme. And it'll never get old. Ooh, hey, that's pretty good. What time is it for you there right now? Arthrup is open, you're awake at like... It was 3 a.m. there? 3 o'clock? You up late. No hints? L. Pretty stinky training options. I guess I'll just take the wit, save myself the energy. Yeah, what time is it in Japan? I probably have that up on my clock still. Yeah, it's 2:40. Very, very early in the morning. Just like me, I also have a messed up sleep schedule and go to bed at 2 or 3 a.m. sometimes. Yeah, so JEE is taken in phases. If you qualify advanced, get top colleges in India. Okay, so it's kind of like our SATs. It's probably harder. We have more of a standardized exam that, like, if you do really, really well on, you get the really hard questions, you'll be better considered by top universities. But even that isn't enough to get into those. You could have perfect test scores and not get into the best universities in the US. Yes, very sleepy. Me when I redact an S. Yes. Go ahead, CB. Give me the 6 wit. Oh boy, 15 friendship. She's not in my deck. Go away. I mean, I guess I should be fine in the JC. We did do SAT in our math class just to do it, and at that point it didn't seem insanely difficult. The hard part of the SAT is... yeah, whatever. Oh, it's special week. The hard part of the SAT is not getting most of the questions. The problem with the SAT is that the difficulty of it varies very widely, and they usually have like 3 or 4 like quite difficult questions mixed in with all of the easier, and the point is to get like everybody inside that bracket, right? It's not like, you know, a really advanced exam where only the people who are really, really smart are even taking it in the first place. Everybody in the United States takes the SAT pretty much, if you want to get into any college at all, right? Even a community college, you probably want to take the SAT. So you like your score is going to be reflected over a very wide range of questions. So, like, I feel most people in most countries could take the SAT and get a decent score. That's kind of the point, right? Japanese people, like, work like prisoners. They're always exhausted. Dude, that's a rough gig. That is... I do not envy you. Yeah, test scores affect scholarships. Test scores affect where you end up, sort of. But there's a very wide range. I will have to give SAT if I want to go to University of Tokyo. Really? They want the SAT for a Tokyo university? Whoa. What field are you in, Riceball? Because I know Waseda has a decent comp sci program as well. Back for me, when the SATs were still on the old 1600 scale, I scored an 1100 when I started 10th grade. I feel like I was in a similar boat, yeah. Also, funny you say the old system of 1600, Jordan, because we went to 24. I think we've since gone back to 16, so the old system is what we're on. Engineer, I want to be an engineer? Yeah, I mean, you could also consider something like Waseda as well, then. I know they have a very robust international program, so you might find it possible to get in there, too. They do courses in English, depending on where you are as well. DJ, you're intelligent. I appreciate you saying that. It sounds like you are, too. Tokyo, see, this is... that you're gonna get that reaction a lot. Tokyo University, wow, right? Those are big universities. It's like saying you got into Harvard. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. It doesn't sound like you are, Riceball. It doesn't really sound like you are. Yeah, Tokyo University is a very... What did I get there? Oh, that was just a carrot. Delicious carrot. Dude, I am on such autopilot over here, I'm not paying any attention. I just want my hesitant pace chasers and I can go home. Of course, it's not giving it to me, so what are you gonna do? But... Yippee! I haven't gotten ramp up yet, right? No, I haven't. Well, we got our Dominator and our Keen Eye, but unless we hit... Gotta go hunting. Gotta go hunting. Always go hunting. Always be closing. University of Tokyo has the best foreign exchange, FYI. That tracks. I'm just letting you know that there are other options out there that people will still go, whoa. My energy's maxed. I have 4 wit cards. I'll take a minus energy. Sure. Very difficult. Yep. I was looking to do an exchange at Ohio State University, but your entire deal over there made me reconsider. Our whole gestures broadly. Whoa, many a Trudon upon thee. Bro, you can't put that on someone. Woe, Trudons be upon ye. You can't say that to someone. If you get all India under rank 1,000, I can definitely score good in SAT. Oh yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, if you can place in the top 1,000 on probably any test, you'll do fine on the SAT. I didn't even study for the SAT, and I got like a 2290 out of 2400. Like I just showed up that day and did it. Like if you've been doing well on tests, you can pass the SAT. No offense taken. You'll be fine. For you genius? No, I think you might be overestimating how hard the SAT is. Like I said, normal, just like Joe Schmo going to community college people take the SAT. Not meant to be an impossible test. I know that I'm intelligent. I'm not gonna like pretend like I'm not, but I'm not a genius. You know, it's just like we're somewhere in the middle there, you know what I mean? I try in school. Another ooh, got the dirt. Ooh, got the dirt again. Yeah. We got the ramp up too. We can take that off the table. Nice. I'm blushing? Oh, am I? I think it might be because there's not enough oxygen in my head. Let me grab the ramp up. I don't care about its on. In fact, I actively don't want its on. I don't suppose there's a hint hiding in one of these. No, go here. Were you always top of your class? Not exactly. My school had some pretty strong contenders. Also, I kind of just fucked around my 9th grade year and didn't try very hard. That didn't work out very well for me. So I graduated in like the top 15 of my class out of 500 because I went to a public school. But, again, nothing absurd. I had a math exam today. On? I think we're at the point we can run late Surger consistently. Cool. Do you want to know what happened in it? I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Tell me. Maths exam in early August? Yep. Different places have different timings on their school, right? For us, in America, we go back to school. We start school in, like, the next couple of weeks, depending on where you live. I know in Japan, spring break is the long break, right? You guys start in the spring, so you have like a long winter break in Japan. Which honestly kind of makes more sense if you really think about it. This is when all the holidays are. Differentials, relation functions, inverse trigonometry. Oof. Differential equations is... I assume that that's similar to differential equations. Which... Differential equations in American schools, you get to if you're in the really advanced math senior year, otherwise you never see those. Thank you for the hydrate. The Superior Still in Love Guna. I remember that. Mm. I don't know why I like this mug so much, man. It's just like so well made. I guess it's just like the coloration just kind of works. It's even got some like texture to it. I need hints. Provide me with hesitant pace chasers. Pace chasers, please. No? Okay. It's worth a shot. Differential equation included chain rule, trigger differentiation, logarithmic differentiation, and place. Okay. Not enough punctuation. I can't tell the difference. Never get between a man and his favorite random mug. Wait, does everybody have their own favorite mug? Do we all have a random favorite mug? Sleepy demons. Engineer, hotel front, sales. Oh. Sales has always been something I've been interested in, but I feel like I wouldn't be that good at it. Me when I'm Shinko Windy. Shinko Windy was known to, like, bite people a lot. I think that's why she gets that vibe. Okay, everybody's got a favorite mug. Well, that makes me feel better. I was like, am I weird for having a weird favorite mug? But no. It is to be expected. Am I resting? I don't really like the idea of clicking on this, but maybe I have to. I have this large-ass mug that's got a snowman on it. Not about the... Hotels can definitely be tiring, but if you can get your degree, I bet you can get an international engineer. International isn't always an idea. Yeah. 07's Arthrop. Get some sleep. Thank you for stopping by, though. And maybe I'll see you again in the future. Nope. Not risking that. Rest. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Click. That one. We're not getting hesitant pace chasers, are we? No, I don't think we are. I might start trying independent trainings just to see if I can just hit it, man. Just hit the stat line. We have too many, take some of ours. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. We go stamina here. Japan is genuinely like okay, so fair warning, Japan has issues. Japan isn't perfect. Let me lead off with that. Japan is really genuinely, even if I am kind of a weeb or whatever, it is genuinely, even outside of that, just kind of a nice place to live. I'm not gonna lie. It's like kind of alright. Sure, someone might be a little bit racist to you, but, I mean, I think you'll find that's true in a lot of countries. Work culture far better. I wouldn't... Work culture a little better. The work culture in Japan isn't exactly great. The work culture in Japan's... I mean, like, you would know better than I do, but I could see it being better than India. But I don't know if it would be, like, sunshine and rainbows. This isn't Norway. You know what I mean? Too many cameras can't speed in school zones. How could they install cameras? It's shit here. Yeah, I mean, I believe you. Like I said, you probably know better than I do. But the work culture in Japan is notoriously not great. So, like, just keep it in mind. It's not like... Again, it's not like Sweden. Can't be worried about children when I drift everywhere. Sorry, my mirrors are broken. I didn't see there. Not my fault. Nice 3-stream streak. I'm just gonna have to do this on independent training because I can already tell that... Dude, Marvelous Sunday didn't even show up this time. Gas, gas, gas. Yeah, it's the work-life balance. Like, that's like the main issue, right? Because it's not about whether or not the working there is bad, right? Like you can work in a nice place. That's not an issue. The issue comes with the fact that, you know, nobody ever says that you can't leave work on time. But there's work to do. There's work to do, and you wouldn't want to let your team down. Perhaps you should stay and do some over. That's Japanese work culture, right? And you just know that everybody's gonna secretly hate you if you don't. We won't ever say it to your face, but we will. We'll hate you. Just a sec. I'll see you around, Arthrop. Go to sleep. Get some sleep. It's late there. I know a streamer who works in Korea, and he constantly talks about how he gets called Saturday at 10 p.m. by his boss constantly. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yikes. No major flower. Do I look like Fetterman to you? Sorry, that one's a little too in the weeds. A lot of people are not gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about when I mention Fetterman. Oh, what was I saying? I forgot. Shrug. Ooh, look at them go. Ooh, spooky. No one knows ball. Fetterman, you mean Uncle? Yeah, you got him. My favorite politician who went conservative after getting brain damage. Okay, so we do know game here. All right. I saw him on Jon Stewart's podcast. Jon Stewart's a very well-spoken individual. I don't care if you agree with his politics or not. You cannot deny that that man knows his way around an interview and how to, like, talk to people. You know what I mean? And Fetterman, I just didn't leave a good impression. That's all I'll say. I am home? Why sad face? Oh, DJ, gotta go. I have exams. I will see you around. Chances are I will be ending stream after this run. Maybe? Probably? We're coming up on 2 hours. Maybe we'll do the MC-dle at the end. I saw him wear a shirt with a tuxedo print on it. This is the height of fashion. Never have I seen a man so in tune. Whoa, relaxation. Be a bot. You are no longer stressed. Your bowels shall now free themselves. Ooh. It was absolutely a Gucci X Louis Vuitton tux shirt collab. Was it? Actually? Like, are you serious? That'd be crazy. Okay. Okay, you have one shot. One opportunity. To be everything you ever wanted, Marvelous Sunday. I'll even give you some head pats. You can have some head pats. There you go. Alright? I'm gonna need that hesitant pace chaser scent from you. Okay? You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Alright. L to this run. I came here for one purpose, and that was to get hesitant pace chasers. And you ain't give it to me. There's 5 runs in a row now where you haven't given me hesitant pace chasers. You are dead to me. Like, the only thing I'm asking for. That and for Gold City's event chain to finish. But if that doesn't happen, like, I mean, what am I gonna do, right? Grab the Intense Gaze. And I don't know what else I'll grab. I'll grab it at the end. It'll be fine. Marvelous Sunday, more like Miserable Monday. Got him. You know, I actually don't even know if I win this. Like, I gave myself a bunch of skills, but the problem is that I run against a debuffer and her friend, who makes use of her debuffs. Apparently we did fine, though. Probably got blocked the first time. My stats aren't actually that bad. I was about to say maybe we'll get good sparks out of this, but I didn't run any races on her, so I don't actually care. Yeah, none of this matters, eh? You can have Rainy Days, because it's cheap. Congratulations. You can have Nimble Navigator, and It's On, because they're cheap, I guess. And you can have Groundwork, I guess. Oh, you have Racing Spirit Stamina. Never mind. Give me that. I'd rather that pass on if anything's going to. Also, I read Symboli Rudolph's story. She has so many puns because people are intimidated by her, so she came up with a bunch to have an ice scraper. She's got to disarm her own image in people's mind. Groundwork ahead, I sure hope it does. I did that to someone with a ground chicken pun yesterday. I've never edited a meme so fast in my life. Ground chicken. Why doesn't it just fly away? Oops, accidentally got dirt sparks on my Valentine's Aishin Flash. Happens to the best of us. God damn. Those things are thangin', aren't they? Sheesh. When do you run the Unk Circuit courses? I think you're talking about OPs. Anybody know how the secret government research on horse girls is going? I'm just curious. Shush. No. Bad winning ticket. No cookie. Okay, that'll do, I guess. Alright, we need to set up the next run. Yay, archive level. 50 gems. So I heard recently, I don't know if this is necessarily true, by the way, but I heard recently that we might be getting the Team Trials max rank increases soon. So you can get a lot more extra gems. There's a bunch of, one-time gems from ranking up. That might go up a whole bunch soon. Are you gonna do MCDL? I think so, yeah. I need to set up this next run, but it's independent training, so we don't have to worry about it. We go over to our grand concert, we set Aishing Flash, we run the same two parents, we run the same deck, and we tell her to get good. And instead of Tosin Jordan, we run the Pal card. Where is my Gold City Barrow? There it is. Ah, yes. I would like one light hello and all of these. Then we go over to independent training. We run her as a late surger. We run her on the... I do think we probably run stamina focus. Actually, I do need to run one stam card, I think, or else she's gonna perish. Okay, I need you. I need you. I need you. The only thing you give is tether hints, right? Yeah, don't really care that much. Wait, hold on. You give something else too, don't you? Subdued fronts. That's only if you hit that specific event, though. That's not one of your main chain. So let's run a stamina card. Doesn't really matter what, I don't think. Let's run like, I guess an SSR would make the most sense. Not that I really care. Probably just you, because you give initial stamina. And a skill point bonus. That's fine. I don't care about the gold. Alright, and then we go independent training, stamina. Don't run any extra races. I want you to grab Hesitant Paces, Intense Gaze, Murmur. I think that's all I really care about. Besides the hints that you're normally going to give me anyways. Okay, go. I heard it's for Second Annie. I heard that it was going to come out, like, during a banner at the end of this month, but I don't have any particular source beyond that. About to send you a pic of, about to pick you Zaxby's since I haven't eaten today. I feel like it's worse than... Hold on, did you stroke out? What the fuck? Hold on, what does this say? About to pick you Zaxby's since I haven't eaten today. I feel like it's worse than Jesus's chicken soup. I really like their chicken tender plates. I like Zaxby's chicken, actually. It's not something I always want. Cane's chicken sucks. I feel like I don't disagree. Yeah, like, I feel like Cane's is kind of whatever. Yeah, Cygames does spoil us. Glory to Cygames and all that. Alright, let me go pull up the MCDL real quick. We can do this real quick. We're gonna speed run this though, by the way, because I do want to raid out, which means we can't have everybody leaving before I raid, right? Guthrie's is good. Guthrie's is all right. I normally go for Chick-fil-A. I do agree that I think Chick-fil-A is my favorite. Mob, Creeper. Okay, it's after pre-alpha. Rabbit. Does that still work here? Yes, Rabbit. Go. It's before 1.8. It is healthier. It's got more height. It's passive. It's animal, but also aquatic, maybe? Is this just like a salmon or something? No, salmons were added later. Fish? What fish? All the fish were added in 1.13. As soon as I see animal, I think animal aquatic, right? It could be like a skeleton horse, I guess. Skeleton horse fits the bill. They're passive. They're undead animals. Ooh, fuck me. It's not a skeleton horse, then it must be a zombie horse. Nice. Blocks. Go next. Boom. Looks like there's a Guthrie's 45 minutes from my friend's house. They live in Riverview. That sounds like a ways away. Okay, Farmland. It is a full block. It's not flammable. Stack size 64 after pre-alpha. It's harder and has more blast resistance. I'm immediately feeling like Blackstone, maybe. We start with Blackstone. Ooh, wow. We're actually like right on the fucking money with this. It's later than Blackstone, but otherwise it's all the same stuff. Blackstone, Blackstone, Blackstone. After Blackstone, it's a rock. It's like a type of stone that was added after Caves and Cliffs, I think. Maybe. Wait, actually Amethyst? No, Caves and Cliffs is 1.17. Is this just yeah, it's just like a deep slate or a Nope, we need one with different hardness, so it's not just deep slate. But it is possibly one of the ores? No, the ores all have different ones as well, so it's not an ore. It's not a cobblestone, right? None of the cobbles work. But we are feeling that vibe. Smooth stone and such. Any of the stones work? Not really. No. None of the stones work. Okay. Uh, End anything? It does feel like it's gonna be caves and cliffs, but I don't actually know. This says red. Andesite or diorite? Maybe? No, andesite was added earlier. Diorite, I think, was the same. But maybe tough? Tough. Nope, not tough. It's after Caves and Cliffs. After Caves and Cliffs. Was there a Nether update after 1.17? Tough. My favorite. We were talking about eating it, right? What other updates came out after 1.18? Was there another update? Was there like, ooh, I don't actually remember what updates came out. Could like one of the new logs be the like hollow? It's not called hollow, it's like creaking. One of these creaking type of creaking heart is 10. But I guess the logs don't fall into that. Right? Because if we go log, you can see it's partial flammability, so all the logs are in there together. 1.19 probably? Maybe. Maybe. Did they add... I'm pretty sure strongholds have been around longer, right? Gilded anything? Blackstone? No, the Nether one was 1.16. I need to actually go look up Minecraft updates. I just want the titles of them. Maybe that'll give me an idea. Minecraft update names. I'm too dumb. Nah, don't say that. Okay, so after 1.17, there was a Caves and Cliffs Part 2, 1.18, and then there was The Wild, Trails and Tales, and Tricky Trials were the other ones. The Wild, Trails and Tales, and Tricky Trials. Dripstone? I feel like that one's been around longer. Yeah, it has. Okay, let me just add like some random block that was added later. I don't actually know if I can think of any blocks that were added later though. What the fuck blocks got added later? I just want to like kind of get an idea of Oh, they started putting in the various small updates as well. Curious. It's not going to be any of these. Something Skulk? Oh yeah, I guess these are 1.19. But I don't see any... What is the block that's used in the Skulk cities, the underground cities? Because it's not just nothing but Skulk down there, right? It's not end. I don't think it's Endstone, right? I didn't think it was. Maybe it is. Huh. I don't know. Amazing. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna type a few in just to see if we can get here. Let me see if that is the right update. No, it's from 1.21 or later. Is this like a fucking cushion? No, those are only on one point. How am I supposed to know 1.21? I don't play the game. I don't play this game. I've never played Minecraft in my life. All right, let's just move on to the next one then. I don't want to take this too long. All right, move on to items. Move on to items. This is a feather, obviously. Not a feather. It is a common ingredient. What the fuck am I listening to? Recipe, it has one. Could be a cooler? Copper? Copper? Was copper 1.21? Yeah, I guess it was. But none of these fit. And it's after 1.21 as well, which means it's even more recent. Yeah, chiseled anything doesn't work. Yeah, that's beyond me. Totally beyond me. This swoosh way over my head. Okay, this is an ingredient, but it is crafted. This is an ingredient, but it is crafted. I don't know, Eye of Ender or something? I know this isn't going to be it, but you know what? Fermented spider eye for now. Okay, before 1.0. Before 1.0. This is very limiting. We're looking at something that can be crafted, but it can also be gotten through a different recipe. It's not just crafting. It's a recipe other than crafting. Other than craft. So it's crafting and potion making, crafting, and what else can how else can you make sugar? No. Sugar is still only crafting. So it's crafted and crafted another way. Nuggets? But nuggets were added in 1.11. But were gold nuggets before that? Gold nuggets were 1.0. It's like a nugget kind of thing. Something that you could like craft by smell. Here, let me pick this just to see. Yes, it is something that you furnace and crafting table. So it's something that you can make in a furnace or craft by hand. But it's an item. So we're not looking at like one of the variants of smooth stone or something like that, right? Not gonna be like an Eye of Ender. It's not gonna be a blaze powder, I don't think, or anything like that. We can craft this. Um, I don't suppose like any of the cooked chickens or anything like, yeah, those are all recipe only. Uh, or smelting recipe only. It may be dropped by a mob or found in a container, but we don't know which. Smelted. Smelted. There's only so many things you can smelt. This isn't just like a bucket, right? Buckets can be okay. I mean, it's not a bucket, but yeah, I guess it makes sense that you can get it from a furnace because it consumes the lava. Is leather both? No, it is not, unfortunately. Nor is any of the armors. I considered that for a second. Something you can smelt. This must be a very strange recipe. Stick? Can you get sticks? No, can't get sticks out of a furnace. You can put sticks in a furnace. Charcoal? Can you make charcoal via recipe as well? No. Oh, wait, you can get coal from a furnace? I didn't know that. Dye? Yeah, maybe green dye. Green dye, maybe. Oh, they consider all of them together. Yeah, it's dye. Oh, it's not dye, but it's ambiguous. We got everything. But it's ambiguous. It's beta 1.2. It's just like this. But it isn't dye. It is something that villagers trade for. Is this glass of some kind? No. I mean, those are blocks anyways, right? I guess in theory, any of like redstone and such could also be here, right? Because you can smelt the ores from Silk Touch, and you can also craft them from blocks. Lapis? Lapis. Lapis is what we're looking for. Yep. Yeah, you can smelt them from the ores if you have a Silk Touch pick. Okay. Nobody asked. All right. I don't care about today's block. I just want to do the crafting bee real quick. Just give me the daily. I don't uh do the 9. Oh, sorry, it's not 9, it's 4. Yeah, and Lapis makes dye. Yeah. Get one of these. Get one of these. Get one of these. Can't do that. But I can do this is cobblestone, so it's actually a little bit. Yeah, we can do walls though. B-box. B-box. Well, let me get chest while I'm thinking of it. Is B-box just with the no, that's not right. Okay, button, stick, boat, bowl, door, trapdoor, pressure plate, slab, stair. Pretty sure there's one of these going on as well. Boom, we got the composter. Boom. We've got bed going on here as well. Boom. I don't know what the fuck one can do here, but I assume you can wax both of these things. Boom, boom. And then we've got, what else can we do with wool? We can do carpets. Are they gonna let me do stairs yet? No. They do exist in the game now, but only in snapshots. Beehive is 3 combs in a row. Understood. Boom. Bee box. Okay, only 2 left. Yeah, kind of expected that I wouldn't be able to do anything there. I don't suppose copper golems are like this or something. The Skibbity Shelf? The Skibbity Shelf? I mean, you're not wrong that I can make a chiseled bookshelf like that, so... what's the one I'm missing here? It has to do with wood. I got the button, got the trapdoor, got the pressure plate, got the door. Didn't get the crafting table. Boom. The easy one. All right. How many people we got? We still got 7, 8 people? Let's raid out. Let's get that. Who we raiding today? Let's check the Uma category. We'll raid out to someone else playing Uma Musume. Yeah, not too many people playing right now. Let's see if anybody captures our eye. Look, it's us. Retro Raw. The Gucci Rat King. Let's go high to low so I don't get mixed up. It's Saren. It's Saren is not currently streaming Uma, although I am cool with rating. It's Saren. Mage isn't live right now. Horse go fast. I mean, they're not wrong. My wife left me. Damn, that's unfortunate. I mean, we could raid just someone right around us in viewership. Damn, we gotta make his day. His wife left him, man. All we can do is raid him. Let's check both of these. I'm gonna check on both of these and we'll see if one is interesting. Let me listen. Let me listen. I'm listening. Okay, the audio quality is okay. Let's go over here. What do we got over here? Oh, this is actually multiple people together. Clearly his wife didn't leave him. Or either that or we have a reason why. Okay, we're just gonna raid out to this person then. Just cuz. Gotta raid out to new people, you know what I mean? So who is this? Let me copy this name. Copy this name so I don't misspell it, because I'm definitely about to. I'm cursing him. Alright, thank you guys for stopping by today. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll get the schedule out tonight. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna be doing just yet, but I know there's gonna be some Ace Attorney involved. And probably some Slay the Spire involved as well. We'll see about the rest. I'll figure it out. Oh, also, we're not here this weekend. Friendly reminder, we are not here this weekend. I will see you guys for my next stream tomorrow. Same time as always. Peace out.